Coming up next, fostering socially conscious entrepreneurs, a campaign that helps find and raise funding for Israeli startups. Founder of פיפלביז, here live.
Powering your digital world.
All right, our next guest is helping foster and promote socially conscious entrepreneurs. Cילם Osri is a partner of פיפלביז, a crowdfunding platform, and we are very happy. Kickstarter platform. Kickstarter crowdfunding. Welcome to the show. Sorry, I already just kind of, first of all, explain to lay people what is the difference and what does it mean? Because I still don't totally understand.
Perfect. So first, thanks for having me here.
Of course.
So the difference between crowdfunding, regular crowdfunding that you know from Kickstarter, and equity crowdfunding, what we do in פיפלביז, is that when you go to regular crowdfunding, you might get a prototype or even a product in exchange for your investment. Most cases, you just get a hug. But when we speak about equity crowdfunding, it's an actual investment, meaning you buy equity, you buy stakes in a real company in early stage.
Okay.
So that's super, super nice to make it accessible to everyone, not only for, you know...
Right, only the people, because that's the thing. You think, okay, we know that people are looking to invest in Israeli startups, but, you know, it's, you know, the people that make it to the Silicon Valley, but then there's like everybody in the middle. So explain why that's kind of your niche for Israeli entrepreneurs.
Exactly. So as you said, like this far, companies who wanted to raise capital needed to approach people of great wealth, and you needed to have great wealth to have lots of money in order to even get
there.
Exposure to the companies. So you needed this wealth, and you needed to be super knowledgeable in order to screen the companies and choose which companies you want to invest in. And now what we do by democratizing money, we allow people to get exposed, like everyone can get exposed to nice companies through our website. You just go pipelbiz.com and you're there. In terms of money, we lower the barrier to entry to $2,000. You can invest $2,000 in a company and be a partner of a startup, of an Israeli startup. And in terms of knowledge, what we do, what we spend all day on is screening startups, picking the best startups in order to present them to our investors, to the growing community of investors. So like your investors,
so the first part of the work was finding the investors that believe in the product and like trust you to find the best people to bring to them.
Yeah, so we build a community. One side you have the investors, the other side you have companies. You have great companies here in Israel, you have great entrepreneurs. The ecosystem in Israel, the startup ecosystem, and that's a big shout out for the ecosystem here.
But you don't hear about Israelis investing in it. You hear about like everyone abroad, oh, Startup Nation, but it's nice to bring it from within Israel.
Everyone now can pick their company and invest in it. That's great. That's new money and new blood getting into the system and making it bigger and making way, way, way more impact on this ecosystem that is, you know, as every startup need funding in order to grow big. And the funny thing is that actually in Israeli companies, unlike what you see in the States, you get a lot more for your money because companies don't burn as much money here in Israel as they do in the States.
Yeah, and it makes sense because in the States you're getting like a $50 million budget that and you're working in like jobs that don't need to be there. Where here, when you're getting not so much, you need to maximize every dollar that you spend, right?
Yes, exactly. So you have these great entrepreneurs. If we're talking about companies that raised capital through us, you see companies, especially like the visual companies that have a more tangible product that you can actually hold. Investors love those.
Yeah, so it's something they can touch. Thank you so much. Very innovative, great, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Powering your digital world.